Hello, in this video we'll be creating isometric shape number 12 using Autodesk Inventor. To do this we'll start with this base shape, then we'll add the square shape on top, uh, do some fillets on the edge, and then put the holes through the center. So that's what we're looking at for this shape. So we'll start on Inventor. We'll start a 2D sketch on the XY plane, and if we look at the base and we count, it should end up being 12 long, and this little segment's going to be 2 tall, and if we count back it's going to be 4 in depth. So we'll create that with a rectangle. We'll start in the origin, go over 12, type 12, tab, and then we said 2 tall, so 2, and then enter. We'll finish that sketch and then extrude it out a distance of 4 and hit OK. That gives us our overall shape. Then I'll click home just so we can see what we're working with. Now we're going to do our next sketch on top of this shape, and we want to sketch a rectangle. So I'm going to just center it so we can see it better, and we're going to start with the rectangle. I'm going to start on that line. Where you start on the line doesn't matter too much because we're going to dimension to get our overall location. And if we look back at our shape, we can see that it's got a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So we'll put that 4 across, and it goes all the way across our item. So we'll do a 4, tab, and then another 4. Now we need to dimension it and put it in the right location. So I'm going to click on this line and the edge, and if we look back up, we know it's a distance of 4. And that constrains our square to the right location. So then I'll finish that sketch, and we need to extrude it up. If we look back, it should extrude up a total of 5. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So I'm going to extrude up, clicking on the square, a distance of 5 this time, and then hit OK. Next, we're going to make these rounded edges we see all over this object. They all have the same radius of 2. Makes it a little easier on us. But we'll go through on Inventor and use the fillet tool to make those rounded edges. So I'm going to click the fillet. I'm going to click on an edge. I'm going to change the value to 2. And then I'm going to continue clicking on the other edges I need. So 1, 2, 3, I can click it, 4, 5, and we're going to have to rotate to get our last corner. So I'm going to click on this top corner and move this out of my way and click our last edge and then hit OK. So that gives us our overall structure. And then lastly, we need to add the holes. If we look, it's got 3 holes, all with a radius of 1 or a diameter of 2. So I'm going to use my hole tool, and then I'm going to do each one of these as concentric. So I'm going to change what says linear to concentric, and I'm just going to click on the face I want it, click on the edge I want to relate it to, and then change my diameter. I can do it either in the small box here or in the larger box that's already in blue, and I want to change that to a diameter of 2, and then hit enter. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I didn't have to. I could have stayed in my hole tool, but we'll again use this and click our face, click the edge. It's already defaulted as 2, and then I accept that one. Then I do the same thing on the top. I click it. I want to make it concentric, so I make sure I'm on concentric. Click my face, click the edge, and then make sure it's a radius of 2, and hit OK. Now, if we compare it, it should look like isometric object number 12. So hopefully this helps in your creation of isometric object number 12. Good luck.